Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So today's video is going to be our large family, big family winter prep routine. So every year we kind of go through the same steps to get ready. Like as the weather gets colder outside and we know that winter is coming, cold season is coming, we kind of have certain steps that we go through because with 7 kids, we need to make sure that everybody's winter coats and hats and gloves and all that kind of stuff we need to see if it still fits from last year, what they need. We've also got to make sure that we are fully stocked on like cold remedies and the things that we need. As you guys know, the twins are only 4 months old and they were born a month early. Therefore, they are at a lot higher risk of getting sick. So we have to be extra cautious this year. So we're going to talk about everything we do to prep for winter, cold season, all of that stuff. We have partnered with Mucinex for today's video. So a big thank you to Mucinex for sponsoring this video. And let's get into the large family winter prep. All right, so the first thing that we do is prep for colds because we know that they are coming, especially this year with Rosie and Noah being in school. We have already been experiencing sicknesses, so we know that it's only going to get worse as winter really settles in and the weather really does get colder. So what I like to do is take one day, usually it's like once I really start to feel like a chill in the air and I know that it's like, all right, it's time. Winter is coming. So what I do is I take one day and we get all of this stuff done. If you guys have a large family, then you totally understand that when somebody gets sick, you know, for example, if we wake up one morning and one of the kids is really sick, I can't just load up 7 kids in the car and take everybody to the store after cold medicine. So what I like to do is make sure that we have everything on hand. So that's why I go ahead and buy all of this stuff at once. And I get some kind of little container like this from the store. And I just stack everything that I buy in here so that it's ready to go. I just take my little container like this and I go, like I said, to the store and buy just everything on my list that I know I'm gonna need. I buy tissues. I like to buy the kind of tissues that have the lotion in them because when you blow your nose repeatedly, it gets really dry and itchy. So I like to buy the kind of tissues that have lotion in them, so we get those. I buy tons and tons of hand sanitizer. We already keep a lot of this around the house, like I said, just by the nature of the twins being born early, and we're always kind of in like prevention mode when it comes to sickness around here. So I do have some, but I always buy extra just in case, and then our house is 3 levels, so it's nice to have sanitizer on every level. No question where you can find some sanitizer in the house. I also usually buy a few canisters of this petroleum jelly, and these are really good for once you are sick and your nose is really dry and just kind of flaking and like, you know what I'm talking about. It just gets all painful up there. So I will take these and then we just rub it on the tips of our nose and kind of all around here, and it really helps if you're blowing your nose a ton. So I will keep a couple of these on hand in my little kit as well. I also like to buy some kind of chapstick, some kind of like advanced healing or like therapy treatment chapstick that really moisturizes. Again, in the winter, the lips get really dry. It's great to have a few of these on hand for the kids, and I really like the kind that you just squeeze it out onto your finger and then apply it. That way, they're not sharing their germs like applying chapstick from the same little holder. You know what I'm saying? And I will also usually buy some more water bottles. We do have water bottles, but I will buy a few extra ones to keep in here. We definitely don't want the kids sharing water bottles if somebody's sick or whatever, so I will buy these. And I like to buy the kind that are spill proof, because when the kids are not feeling well, they're just laying around on the couch. So they're not gonna come into the kitchen and get their water and take a sip and then go back and lay down. Like, they wanna keep it with them. So I like to keep the kind that have the protective covers that are leak proof and spill proof and stuff like that, so they can't make a huge mess if they are laying around drinking water. All right, and then as far as medication goes, we always keep the Mucinex Children's multi-symptom cold medication in the very berry flavor. This is the one that we always keep on hand. I usually have, honestly, at least 2 bottles of this. We are actually able to use it for 5 out of our 7 kids, which is part of the reason that we love it so much. It's for ages 4 and up. So Only ones in our house who can't use it are the babies. And like I said, it is the #1 pediatrician recommended cold medication. It loosens mucus, relieves congestion, cough, and stuffy noses. And like I said, it does work for 5 out of our 7 kids because it's for kids ages 4 to 10. All right, and then I just take this whole little kit that I've put together with everything in it ready to go, my tissues and everything. Hold on, buddy, 1 second. And I just find a perfect spot for it in the pantry and it's ready to go. Okay guys, step 2 in our winter prep. It's his least favorite step. It is going through the kids' clothes and doing our winter clothes inventory. So if you guys have, I mean, it's not fun with 1 kid, but if you have 7 kids, it takes half the day, doesn't it, Chicken? Yeah. It takes half the day.
Trying to figure out what we can pass down.
Right, hand-me-downs. What's gonna get handed down to another kid who needs new clothes, whose stuff still fits from last year.
It's legitimately taking inventory.
It is.
We're taking inventory.
Yeah, it's like taking inventory. Oh, that's really cute. So we keep this whole bin that is just full of nice, just full of hats, gloves, all kinds of stuff. So we just got to make sure that everybody has something that will fit them. Let's see, does that fit you? I think that's Daddy's.
No, not.
I think this one's yours.
No, look.
Let me see. Oh, that is yours. Okay.
Hey guys, look at me.
That hat doesn't fit you anymore.
No, it doesn't fit me.
Okay. Sensory child says coat doesn't fit and it's itchy.
Mom, how about this one?
You're so crazy. That looks good. I like it.
I'm Peppermint Jack.
You're Peppermint Jack?
And I am a cowboy.
A cowboy and Peppermint Jack. What's funny is you'd think that Jonah or that Noah could pass down clothes to Jonah, but they are pretty much the same size. So they used to be able to pass down stuff to each other, and now we pretty much have to buy them the same size. So yeah, because it means, you know, just another coat, another pair of boots, another, you know, more stuff we have to buy. So you guys know my love for a good pen and paper list. So what I usually do when I take my winter clothing inventory is I go through, after I've looked through everybody's stuff, had them try stuff on, I just kind of make a list here of each of the kids, the size that they wear, if they need jackets, pants, and sweaters. Those are just kind of the main things. Rosie is the kiddo that needs pretty much everything because she's grown a lot since last winter. Okay, well, a lot for Rosie. Rosie grows pretty slowly, but she's grown a lot for her. So she's definitely moving up into size like 4 and 5 instead of size 2 and 3 like she was last year. I like to give myself time to be able to hunt down good deals. I do like to check out secondhand shops, especially for coats. I don't find I have much luck there with clothes for the kids just because kids are really hard on their clothes. So I feel like I can get pretty good deals in the store on new clothes, but like coats and things, I will absolutely check the secondhand stores for those. All right, so the other thing we do is sit down and talk with the kids about what we want to do this like winter, this holiday season. Girls have made themselves some hot chocolate. Let's see it. With a marshmallow star in it. All right, so we're gonna make our winter bucket list. And this is just a list of stuff that the kids and I and Ciara, like stuff we wanna do this winter when the weather is chilly.
Go ice skating.
Okay, ice skating, that's a good one. I don't know if everybody's old enough to do that, but we could at least do some people. You're old? You're old enough?
Yep.
I think you probably are too. All right, what do you want to do?
I wish I could dump snow on Kenny and Shelby's head.
You want to dump snow on your sister's heads?
Yes.
That's not very nice. You want to have a snowball fight?
Yes.
That sounds a little nicer than I want to dump snow on my sister's head.
I don't know.
Second is, I don't know. Okay, Kennedy, what about you?
Go snowboarding.
Snowboarding?
Me too. That's the second.
We don't know how to snowboard.
I don't want to do that.
Maybe we could do snow.
I do.
You are so crazy. Maybe we could do snow tubing. Does that sound fun? Snow tubing? Snow tubing sounds fun. Snowboarding might be a little above our pay grade, but snow tubing we could do. Thinking about going snowboarding and snow tubing makes me think of when we used to live in Oregon. Do you remember that, babe? There's this place in Oregon called Timberline Lodge, and it's up on Mount Hood, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's up on Mount Hood. And I just remember going there with my parents when I was a kid, and it was just so fun. They had like hot chocolate, and it was nice to be close to the mountains and the snow. We don't get a ton of snow here. We're lucky if we get 1 or 2 snows a year, which is why I buy flocked trees, because it makes me feel like I have some snow. Alright guys, so the last part of the winter prep is food. There are certain foods that I really like to keep on hand, you know, basically like in preparation for people getting sick. It's pretty obvious everybody loves soup when they're sick, so I always keep, well, my favorite and like 2 or 3 of the kids' favorite is like some kind of tomato soup. So I will keep like a tomato basil soup. I have a few cans of that. Sorry, I also have a helper for filming this part. It's just broth and noodles, which is really easy on your tummy when you're not feeling good. So we always keep a few boxes of this around as well. Then I will also usually stock up on a few different kinds of tea that we like to drink when people aren't feeling good. I have like, this is a honey lavender tea, which is really good. I've really kind of gotten into the lavender teas as of like the last year or 2. They're actually really good. And then this is just like a throat coat tea that has lemon echinacea in it. It's a caffeine-free tea, which is important when you're giving it to children, that it not have caffeine in it. So yeah, I like to stock up on teas, soups, things like that. And then I do have actually a couple of homemade soup recipes that are like big time fan favorites around here. So I think I'll share those with you guys in an upcoming video. I will share with you like some of my favorite homemade soups. I have a really good tomato soup that everybody likes. So I'll probably share that recipe with you guys coming up soon. But those are some of the like pantry type items that I like to stock up on. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video, this kind of like peek into what it takes for our large family to get ready for winter and the kind of things that we do in preparation. Again, a huge thank you to Mucinex for sponsoring today's video. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you guys do to kind of get your family winter ready. I would love to know any other tips or tricks that y'all have. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys again really soon. Bye.